Hello friends, Youngboy never broke again. NBA Youngboy, he just dropped a new project. It's 19 tracks long. It's really not that long, it's like 39 minutes. First track of the album starts off with the interlude as the intro. Two girls talking about like Youngboy, how he's off of violence. He's on to, other things. So that's basically letting us know off rip, okay, this album's gonna be about something different. So that's cool, just to let people know, what the vibe of the album is gonna be about. Just looking at the album, you can honestly break them up into 3 parts. It's not like evenly amongst the 19 tracks, but 3 parts. First 3 tracks, that's like the first chunk of the album. It's super dope. Like the first thing coming to my mind with like Black, which is, he made a video of it. So it's like his premiere song for the album. Is the beats, like the production. Like shout out to the producers of this album, because they came through with like super clean, super dope, just like complex beats for Youngboy. And I mean, it came out really cool. Let's see. For example, like technically it's track number 2, which is Black. Producers on there was Josiah, Kid Crazy, and what's the third guy? Powers Pleasant. Yeah, Powers Pleasant. Super dope beat. Like all of the beats on this album, it takes the production up to another level. I don't know if it's been in the other albums. First song of the album, Black. Super dope. That's the one that, Youngboy came out with the premiere video for about a day or 2 ago. First, when the song came on, first thing came to my mind was like the beat on this is like super dope. And honestly, shout out to the producers on this album. Super dope, complex, clean beats. It just, for me, brings the album up to another level. Super cool. So track number 2, that was produced by Josiah, Kid Crazy, and then what was the third one? Josiah, Kid Crazy, and I can't remember the name of the third one, but yeah, that track put together super cool. Overall, 3 tracks is more of like just him talking about lifestyle, him talking about, how his way of life is currently. Okay, so first part out of the way, second category or second portion of the album, 2 songs. It's Bitch Yeah and Red. Bitch Yeah, that's like the same tempo as like Black, and it's like super aggressive beat, super dope beat again. What was that one by? Timmy the Hitman. Those 2 tracks for me is like a transition, because the Bitch Yeah track, that's more like super aggressive. Then Red, it's honestly like a slower tone, and it's more like a relationship, like talking about relationship type of vibe, which leads to like the third portion of the album for me. Tracks 7 through 18, it's like the biggest bulk of the album to me, and it represents like what track number 1 interlude was talking about, when it was just saying that, Youngboy's off of violence, he's on to something else, which to me, from this album, it comes off like just talking about like his lifestyle, his headspace, and just what he's been going through with like relationships. Because you gotta think about, this guy, yeah, he's 23, but he has 10 kids. So I imagine he has a lot to say about like relationships and like just going through that with different girls and women. So that's what he's talking about a lot between track 7 and 18. Track 7, it's kind of slower paced. Double Cup, I don't think it's cool. I like Double Cup. Double Cup is nice. After that is track 8. And what's that one? Oh, Fight with the Sheets. So it's talking about just relationships, lifestyle. That's where he gets into like the bulk of just the concept of the album to me. Then it's track number 8. Track number 8, when I saw the title of it, I thought it was gonna be something totally different. Rage. Yo, shout out to the producer on that album. Tay made it. That's a dope beat. I really like that transition. It's super cool. Okay, then track number 10. I call it Top Haters, another interlude. It's got like two girls like going back and forth, like talking about like how dudes are hating on Youngboy. I thought it was real funny because it's just like I don't think there's a lot of guys that's like hating on him. I don't think so, because it's like he's made like more like street music, like hood music. So I don't really see where the hate would be from, but I don't know. I also think like, are those the two girls like that's talking in the interlude? Or those two girls on the album cover? I don't know. Track 11, Just Like Me. Shout out to, again, I'm gonna keep shouting out the producers, because like that was the shining part, like the biggest like driving force to me with like me even liking the album was the production. And again, Just Like Me, it was done by, was it TNT, That Boy Getro, and D-Mac. That's another great beat, like super dope beat, clean, complex. I liked it. Tracks 12, 13, it was cool. Shouts out to the producer on track 13, Not My Friend, Trent and Kyle. That was a cool beat as well. I like that production. Track 14, Mini Me. That's another standout track. I like that one a lot. Shout out to the producers on that one. D-Rock, Decent, Font, Kingfisher. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Those are two. That's a dope track. So like I mentioned before, track 7 through 18, really that lifestyle, like relationship kind of vibe to the album. And then the album really ends off with track 19, which is like To His Father. So that's kind of cool. It's a real introspective, and it's just him talking about his father, just thinking back on like, you know, where he came from and just where he is right now with like the success. So I thought that was a good way to end the album. So overall, I thought the album was super dope. The production for me really brought it to that level to where I enjoyed the album. I think you can just, honestly, the first time I listened to it, I was in the gym. So like, just almost just like shutting off my brain, just not even listen to the lyrics half of the time. And the other time I listen to it, kind of like look at the lyrics a little bit. But again, the production really makes the album for me. A few standout tracks to me, of course, Black. I really like Rage. I thought that was super dope again. Just Like Me and Mini Me. Like those were the standout tracks for me in this album. Yo, so thanks for watching. More content like this to come, so make sure you like, subscribe, and yo, put down your favorite track on this album below. I'm out. Peace.